this Pope has gone to services in Buenos Aires at a festival called Slichot. Slichot is repentance and forgiveness. Most Jews don't know what it is.
Pope Francis is the best pope for the Jewish people. That's what Abe Foxman says. He's the director of the prominent Jewish organization, the Anti-Defamation League, aimed at stopping discrimination. I spoke with him here in Midtown Manhattan at the League's offices.
The openness of Pope Francis, the closeness of his relationship in his years as cardinal in Buenos Aires, his closeness to Jews, to the Jewish community, all are indications of a changed attitude and atmosphere, which is seeing the Jewish people as a continuity, seeing the Jewish people as the older brother, seeing the Jewish people as a people with a vitality in terms of their belief.
Mr. Foxman actually had the opportunity to help publish the English language version of the Pope's book on heaven and earth. The Pope wrote this while he was still a cardinal in Argentina with his good friend who was a rabbi. Mr. Foxman decided not to publish that book, but now he's saying he wishes he had.
Well, I should have been more involved with the book. We, the ADL, had published all the writings and speeches of John Paul about Jews, Judaism, Israel, and anti-Semitism. It's called the Saint of Peace. And the rabbi of Buenos Aires, when he saw that book, called me and said, "Wow, you published this book. I just did a book with the Cardinal of Buenos Aires. Wouldn't it be nice if you published it?" And I said, "It'd be very nice, but we can't publish every book that a rabbi does with a priest or a cardinal. I wish I had."
Mr. Foxman said that the Jewish people have high hopes for the Pope's trip to the Holy Land. He wants Francis to not just recognize the Jewish people as a religion, but also to recognize Israel as a state.
We have to remember that the Vatican is a state as well as a religious entity and center. And so there are always political and geopolitical considerations. For many, many years, the popes would not come. And then when they came to the Holy Land. They didn't come to Israel. And I hope that with this Pope, his visit will be both, as the Holy Father going to the Holy Land, but also going to visit the sovereign state of the Jewish people, and to come to visit the Jews, the Israelis, and acknowledge their presence, their sovereignty, their historical right to return. So it's going to be a very brief visit, but there's a lot of symbolism and there's a lot of opportunity. And again, I hope that he bears in mind, it's not just the Holy Land, it is the Jewish state of the Jewish people.
Reporting for Currents, I'm Katie Breidenbach.